Hey guys, welcome back. I wasn't actually thinking of making a video today, but this event looks like it's so good. I think I'm here making this video, so I'm not gonna do my normal pulls. I'll probably just do my free pulls at the end. But let's talk about this event because there's so much going on, and there is so much good going on. First of all, the very first thing is that we got our Ivy, the special suit for Ivy, for free. All we had to do was log in. And my Ivy is actually already A1. First day and she's already A1. That's incredibly amazing. So let's talk about that a little bit more in a bit. Let's go in here. You get a free memory for doing 10 dream matches, for winning dream matches. Granted, that might take a little bit of effort, but I think a lot of us are going to try to do this on day one, so that's already amazing. And then we kind of just can look in here, and we have different ways to get her. So there's one in the rush event, which pretty much everyone's going to be able to do. Granted, it's like double the cost of any of the cards, but pretty much anyone is going to be able to do this. You don't really need strong characters, so you can get this. Same thing with Dream Match, like anyone can do that, can do Dream Match. Granted, there's people out there that are like crazy with it, but we have like 3 weeks to do this, so if you do one a day, you can do this in 10 days. So again, a lot of us are probably going to try to do this in one day, but I think that's just the fact that you can get A3 like really easily. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So you can get one in the tower. I believe it's only one, but keep in mind, I think we have another tower next week, so we might actually get another one from there. Keep that in mind. The place where I got mine is in the Haomaru dungeon, and honestly, it wasn't even that hard. I used this team because I wanted to make a free-to-play team, quote unquote. But honestly, I went in there with just Ivy. And granted, I did have my Omega Rugal set, so that is a pretty strong set. But if you have any of those CP boosting sets, I haven't really even looked at the new Soul Calibur cards, because I'm going to do that next week. But probably those will also give you that CP boost to make you strong enough to be able to do this. And I pretty much just soloed it with Ivy, so I think a lot of us, if we have some pretty decent units, are going to be able to do this. At least up to the Ivy Soul. So I actually went to 18. At least up to the Ivy Soul, I think a lot of us are going to be able to do that with no problem. So if you're wondering, these are the buffs that I used. But honestly, yeah, it wasn't even that hard. I think I had like, I have a screenshot. I think I had like 20 seconds left or something. I had plenty of time to do it. If we go back to the Haomaru event, I'm not even sure because, so yeah, we can't even go into this yet unless you clear 30 here. So I don't entirely know what's in here. I'm guessing there won't be another memory, but there's a small possibility. The other thing is I was looking through the shop and I didn't really see, so I usually go through the secret shop, but I didn't really see a place to get the Ivy. I see these coins for Cassandra, but I don't really see the Ivy memories. So I was thinking like with Cassandra, there's ways to get 1,000 coins for 9.99, which is actually not even that much. I would only get this if you're like falling behind and you're 1,000 away from completing it. But like honestly, doesn't seem worth it. I kind of looked through this, but I didn't really see Ivy here, so I'm not really sure where you get the Ivy. Of course, we're getting the actual Ivy banner next week, so she's gonna be kind of without her 3PG card, so that's gonna be a little bit of a bummer for a week. Notice there's no battle pass yet, so we might get another memory in the battle pass, so that's probably going to be $50 to get that. So right now there's, from what I can see, you're able to get her to A3.5. So by that I mean you're going to have A3 and then an extra memory left over. Okay guys, I'm sorry, there's like so much in this event that I'm kind of just jumping around. So another thing to look at here is in the summon banner. So right now we only have our 2 characters so far, and usually we have 3 guys, right? And usually one of those is like a normal Fez character that you can get on both banners. But it's looking like we're not going to get a normal Fez character, which is not necessarily a bad thing. We have 2 EX characters here. I'm assuming that all of them are going to be EX characters at this point. If we're getting 2 free characters, because like if the other 2 are not EX, what's the point of pulling on the other 2? So with that considered, I'm most likely going to be pulling on the other banner and trying to get my IV to A5. Granted, I know we have a free IV, but the classic design, man, that's what gets me. I was totally expecting that to be either the Fez fighter or just an SS, but if it's going to be an EX, I think that's what I'm going to pull for. So it's the same chance of getting any of these, except we're not going to be able to use SS memories on them. Does this mean we're getting EX memories soon? Probably not, but there's always that small possibility. And then on top of that, I think it's really cool that we're finally getting some kind of chance to get these SS fighters, these old SS fighters. But if you kind of look through this list, there's actually some SS fighters that are missing here. And the ones I can think of off the top of my head are the Chizuru, Gato, the ones you can get from events, and Kusanagi. Then I just thought of one other one right now. I don't see K. Oh, there's K. Okay. So, and these are just SS. So as much as I want some of these SS characters, I think the other banner is going to have the BS characters. That would be my guess. I think it's going to have BS characters. So you're going to have to choose between if you want the SS or BS characters. Not that you really are going to be able to pull the one you want. They have a pretty low rate. But all in all, the chance of getting an SS fighter is the same chance as getting like one specific Soul Calibur character. So I'm kind of okay with that. If you're going to be doing heavy pulls, there's a pretty good chance of getting an SS character that you might want. Not that they're going to be any good at this point, but you know, considering we're getting 6 EX characters on these banners, it's good in a way that we are getting 6 EX, but it's bad in like the sense of if you're a collector, it's going to be hard to get one copy of each. But I think if you go to pity on once on each banner, you should be pretty good with that. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. So yeah, we're going to have to see on that. So that sounds, but all in all, I think that sounds really cool. And okay, it might be like, as a collector, it kind of hurts me a little to not have the possibility of not getting a complete collab. But the fact that we're getting basically 2 free units out of this is pretty good. We've yet to see it exactly how do we max the other Ivy, but hopefully we can get a free way to, not a free, well, a free way of like not having to spend actual money. Like if we can spend rubies, fine. So yeah, we have Cassandra and we have Taki. In terms of the cards, we only have Cassandra and Taki's 3PGs, but we have the other cards too. And again, guys, I'm gonna wait till next week and just figure out what I want to do next week when all is laid out for us, assuming that it comes out next week. And then we also have this banner. So the way they're kind of doing the banner this time is actually, I kind of like this, because this is what I guess I call this the Soul Bad Guy banner, or the, you know, the EX Chun-Li, or it's the same kind of banner we've been getting, where you have to do 10, you have to get 1,000 coins, and then you have to do it 5 times to get a copy of the fighter or memories. So these are usually pretty doable, and we usually are able to get to A3 or A3.5. So that's not too bad. These coins are kind of all over the place. Let's see if we can see. So dream match, daily dream match. I know some people hate doing the dream match. To me, it's kind of fine. The rush event has like 1,000 in there. The tower has a bunch. Haomaru. So this might be a little bit tough, the Haomaru one for like newer players. This one might be a little bit tough. The quiz event, I remember the quiz event from last time, and it was actually it was kind of funny, but I think it kind of got annoying after a while because you kind of actually have to read it and remember the answers and everything. There's some from logging in. The team co-op event, so that's a whole other thing. Mass swordsman. That's good. I think that's a new thing, the relay dungeon. So the thing with the relay dungeon is you're gonna get 1 ticket a day to run it. So I'm kind of wanting to max out my units. I'm probably just gonna use my Tekken fighters, but I'm kind of wanting to max out my units before I kind of start attempting them. But like honestly, my free-to-play Ivy is gonna be pretty good for that anyway. So I think that's gonna be actually a pretty good source for getting these coins. Okay, so let's go to the team co-op event. So the last time we had one of these was kind of annoying. The good thing is that my guild is doing pretty good with this, so but it looks like the guild stuff is not even that great. There's no coins that I see, the Cassandra coins, but you do get a Christmas ticket, so that's actually pretty good. Obviously you probably want to go for one of the purples, but honestly they're probably not even all that strong. So it's just like, who do you like the most? Go for them. I think I have my Elizabeth maxed because we got a bunch of those free memories. Okay, there's still a lot to cover, so let me keep going here. So yeah, the last time we did this took a long time to do. Like, I think it took me, I was kind of going like medium strength on this, and it took me about 2 weeks to get to the end. It's doable if you have a lot of energy, so it's going to be energy and pulls at the same time. So I'm already here. I think I could probably make it pretty far. Yeah, I mean, like it's usually like the first, it feels like you're getting far, but like most of the points are at the end. So going from here to here is 26 or 16,000 points. But going from like here, like the first 16,000 points gets you like up to here. So that gets you pretty far. So yeah, this is going to be a matter of spending your AP. I think that's going to be in the dungeon, in the card dungeon, and then just kind of doing summon. So yeah, so the mystery box, you probably get them from the card dungeon. I haven't even checked that. And then it's just like summons. You can use I'm pretty sure any tickets, but you can also use those tokens from the banner. So this should be fine. So we'll see how that goes. And then I think once you open those boxes, so those give you points, and then the boxes give you your chance to go into this new, sorry, my game's lagging a little bit here. There's like a new Cassandra and Ivy's event. So these are going to be similar. The good thing about this is that there's nothing really too crazy to get here. Actually, I don't even know what these do. So there's nothing really too crazy. It kind of depends on these. This is probably for the crafting event actually, because this is just a poster. So it's not like you're missing out on any SS or BS memories. It's not like you're missing out on any Cassandra coins. It's just this, and I think that's gonna be for this probably.
I will never lose.
For the Christmas. Okay, so you can get the Christmas units. The good thing about these usually is that you get 11, so you probably can max out one of these units, maybe 2. So that's actually pretty good, considering they're like in the standard pool at this point. Yeah, I don't really know where to get these, but this is probably just a trophy, so it's not super crucial to get any of this. So yeah, guys, there's actually still a ton of stuff here. But mostly it's those Cassandra tokens. The good thing is that they do the Cassandra tokens and the Ivy memories. The good thing is they're kind of both here, so you can just kind of click here and check. They tell you exactly where to get everything, so it's just a matter of making sure you're strong enough to do the hard content and then just investing all your energy or whatever it takes to get the rest of the stuff. Doing your dream matches. It's gonna be a dream matchy holiday for us. But most importantly, like the thing that I like the most about this is that it seems like it's going to be a fun event that's going to keep us entertained, keep us busy. It doesn't granted, there's gonna definitely be some grindy stuff, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's not necessarily grindy. So I'm super, I like the way they're doing this is pretty good. And you're basically getting 2 free units, and one of them is gonna be, you're gonna be able to build it without necessarily even needing to have a strong account. All you really, I think the hardest thing you need to do is complete the rush event, so the EX version of the rush event. But then you're gonna have the dream match, which everybody, it's gonna take some getting used to if you're like a brand new player, but everybody's like on equal terms for that. So I think that's a really good thing there. There was one other thing that I think I forgot to click on. Oh, I think it was this one. So yeah, you only have to beat stage 1. I think this is really only worth it for the trophies. So yeah, so those are all the trophies. So not something that you really have to do to get anything good in this game, or anything good to help your account in this game. Okay, whew, that's a lot of stuff that's going on. But yeah, guys, it's definitely been an exciting event. So, oh, and one other thing, like, I think this is the end of an era in terms of these dimensional invites, the dimensional exchanges, where you can just use whatever memories to sort of level up. Like it used to be in the past collabs that you can just level up one fighter with these memories. But to me, it's a little bit of a good thing. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, but to me, I've kind of been wanting to level up my old collab units, so that's gonna give me a chance, give us all a chance to level those up. So yeah, I'm looking at my Christmas Elizabeth here. Pretty sure I have her maxed already, and then I just have 3 spare memories. So yeah, in terms of those Christmas units, it's gonna be pretty easy to max them. So yeah, if you need any like extra units for like reviving Hell Dungeon or any other content, those might be like, again, they're kind of out of date, but they might be decent for like certain content. So that's pretty good. Okay guys, I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of stuff, so let me end there. But before I close out the video, and I almost forgot, let me do my free summons just to see what we get. Since the tickets are volume 1, it doesn't matter if I do them now or later, so at least this gives me a chance to get an EX, one of the EX fighters. I'm gonna do 10 at a time because I think that way it shows the normal summoning box thing. So let me start with the fighters. That loading time doesn't necessarily mean anything because I think the game reset or something. There's been a lot of loading time. So let's see if we at least get a red box out of this. Okay, at least it's red. There's no crazy lightning, so probably not an EX. Small chance for an SS. Nope. And the game lags. And then I have one single token that I can use. Okay, I don't even see what I got. Oh, I even got a Christmas. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Actually, I used one of my 10 times tickets, and I got Christmas. Oh my lord, is his name Goro? I forgot his name already. Oh lord. But I got him. I'm upset at myself for forgetting his name. But I got him, so I'm already part of the way there. So let's do another 10 here. And then a 4. So there's a chance we could get the SS cards or the option, or even one of the 3 PGs. So let's see what we get. I think it has to be rainbow. At least rainbow to be good. Oh, be Jeanette, so that's good, I guess. So I think that you can use that with the Christmas be Jeanette. So yeah, guys, I think this is the last time we saw 2 free units for the collab. I think that was the Dead or Alive collab, where we got both Hanoka, which we had to earn, and then the Marie, I think her name is Marie. I don't really like. Oh, yes, I got the Taki card. Nice. Okay, so that saves me from having to. If I end up on that banner, that saves me from having to go hard for that card. And Taki's actually probably my better choice on it in that banner. But yeah, the DOA 6 collab gave us 2 free units. The Marie was kind of like a random bingo thingy, and the Honoka was, I think that was more of a carnival. So Honoka was actually a really fun one, and like the DOA collab was actually really one of the best collabs. I mean, pretty much started all the good collabs, because every other collab has just topped the previous one. Maybe the Tekken 7 wasn't as like mind-blowing as some of the other ones, but it was still good because we had the Jin Boss Showdown, and that was actually a pretty fun challenge. I think that was, yeah, the Jin Boss Showdown was the first one, so that was actually pretty fun for all of us to kind of figure out the best way to do that. All right, I'm pretty sure I missed something, but again, there's a lot going on. Just kind of look, if you don't know what to do, just kind of look through these up here, and they're gonna kind of guide you to where you want to go. And then always double check your event missions here, because you want to get this, you want to do your dream matches. Basically, that's really what you have to do. And I think chapter or fight just reset. Yeah, it's up to 5, so keep that in mind to get your free rubies. All right, guys, I've talked long enough, so let me end it there. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.